What's up, guys? Had to do another YouTube video, so what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm gonna do a Glock disassembly and reassembly. It's a full disassembly and a full reassembly if I can pull it off in the 10 minutes. So here we go. It's a Glock 21 SF, and I'm gonna disassemble it. First, I'm gonna field strip it. Well, check it. It's loaded right now, but nothing in the chamber. Dry fire. Show you guys know how to field strip already. It's your receiver. Put that aside. Slide. Pop your guide spring out. Barrel. This part's pretty easy. Put this aside so we don't get it mixed up. This too. Take the rounds out. I might even disassemble the magazine if I have enough time. So the first thing I do is take the slide apart. You want to take your armorer's tool, and you want to get it right in between that little piece behind the striker, well, at the end of the striker, and on that little plastic tab you'll see the little black tab. Just push it down a little bit. Push it down, you'll feel it move, and then what you're going to do is just slide that back cover off. But while you're doing that, make sure you hold that little spring in the corner, because the first time, I've done this so many times too, but the first time I took apart the 45, the Glock 21, I lost the spring because I wasn't paying attention. The thing flew out of there, and I lost this here. They call it the it's like a plunger depressor. It's a long stupid name. It's a friggin' spring, and thing popped right out of there. And thankfully I didn't lose this piece here, the little end piece that goes in the spring. This little plastic piece. It's like a olive drape color. It's kind of like a brown color, and that does make a difference on the different models, so don't mix that up either. But this spring is the same for every Glock. This little spring here, that's the same spring that goes in every Glock, and it doesn't matter what model it is. So you got that, then you got the pin, the plunger, whatever they call it, and then you can slide out your striker firing pin. Slide that right out, and if you push this in, it should drop out the extractor. You have that. And then you can just pop this little safety pin out, and that's got a little spring in it too, so be careful. That's a tiny little sucker, you'll never find it. And I had to order this. I got this off of where the hell did I get that? I forgot it. One of the Glock sites. I'll post it up on the video. Pretty good prices. They had it out. I think it was glockpots.com, as a matter of fact. They had it out within 2 days. I got it like surprisingly fast. They sent it out super quick. But yeah, if you lose this sucker, you're not gonna find it. And I was only in one room, so I couldn't find it anywhere. And you got this piece there that's got a little spring in it too. So just be careful, because you can lose pieces. And that's it as far as disassembling the slide. I don't have the tool to take out the sights, so I'm not gonna even attempt to do that. But there's the disassemble slide. Now the receiver, you're gonna need your tool for, your armorer's tool. You can start with this thing, I guess, here. The piece that holds the slide to the receiver. If you push that little spring down in there, I don't know if you can see this little spring right here that I'm pointing at. You push that down, and you can slide. This thing will slide right out to the side. It should slide right out to the side. Yeah, there it is. It's out. Pushes right out the side. Very easy. Then you want to take this pin here, the main pin, the biggest pin, the trigger pin. It's kind of a pain in the ass, I think. I think what you gotta do is your slide lock. I think what you need to do with that is kind of wiggle it around a little bit. If it's giving you a hard time, I know it was a bitch for me. If it's giving you a hard time, wiggle this around a little bit. Well, move it around, because I think this kind of locks it in place. So wiggle that around a little bit as you're pushing that pin out, and it'll make life a lot easier for you. It did for me. So I'm going to just lay it down for a second and just wiggle it a little bit while I put pressure on this. So yeah, it's giving me a hard time. But there it goes. Yeah, so just wiggle that around a little bit. So there's your pin. Got that. And there's that there. Your slide stop. This thing should just pop right out too as well. I think you could almost pull it out with your finger. Well, maybe not. You got a little bit of an angle on it, huh? Oh, wait a minute. No, that should come out now. Well, I'll take this pin out too. I don't think that's stopping it, but who knows. That one pops out fairly easy. Then you got this pin in the back that holds your trigger assembly, or whatever you call that too. There you go, 3 pins out. I'm going to try to get this, what they call this, the locking bar. There's some name for it. I don't even know what the hell it's called. But there it is. It's out. Then you can pull your whole trigger assembly right out. There it is. Pops right in, pops right out. Pretty straightforward. See? And it's out. And on this gun here, I haven't tried to take apart, because this got the ambidextrous release on it, so it's a little different than my 19. I don't know if you can see how that works in there. My lighting ain't too great. I had to throw another 100-watt bulb in there in this room to get the lighting a little better, but it's still not that good. But that's as far as I take it. If I want to clean it, you know, brush all this down or whatever. It's pretty dirty in there because I haven't taken it apart. But this piece here, because a lot of people like to put the 3.5 pound trigger in there. So what you want to do is you gotta like twist this a little bit just to get it out of there. Then it'll come right off of the spring. You can see if that's still attached to the spring. You just want to twist it right out of there and then release it from the spring like so, and there you have it. There's that piece. And here's the piece that everyone changes out. It's like a $12 pot. It's pretty inexpensive. You actually need your tool for this too. And you just stick the tool in right there. You can see the little hole that it fits in. And then you just stick it in there and push it right out. Oh, there it goes. So that's your little trigger mechanism with the spring still in there. I didn't take the spring out. If you want to take the spring out, you can, but I don't think you have to. For whatever reason you want to take the gun apart, if you're like me and you like to just take things apart, 'cause that's what I do. And that's it. There's your, I don't even know what the hell exactly they call this, but it does control the trigger somehow. And I guess this is a 5 pound or 5.5 pound stock. That's what comes with the gun. So yeah, I only got a minute left. I gotta try to get this thing back together. I didn't realize I was taking so long. But you can switch this out for the 3.5 pound. It's like $12, $15. So I'm gonna try to just get it back together really fast. I don't think I'm gonna do it in under a minute. If I can't, there'll be a part 2 to the video, I guess. So I gotta get this back on there like that, and then pop that back there. That's in. Put this back in the receiver so I can put the pin right back in. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of time. Alright, see you on part 2.